Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Pater with you out in the truck by the train. We're getting wood chips. Now, we've talked about this before, and I've told you that we are going to be changing some of our gardening and our gardening area. So I have where I live, in order to get wood chips, for the most part, you got to go get them yourself. Because here's the deal, in order for somebody to, quote, deliver you and drop off wood chips, they have to be in your area. Well, there's not a whole lot of wood chippers that come up to our area because most folks handle their situations on their own. So, while we did call some tree services, they were very polite and said, well, we'll deliver when we're up there. Well, we don't know when that's going to be. So, one gentleman said, well, I have them down here. You can come down and get them. Just bring your truck and have at it. It's out on a farm. So we are starting our own collection of wood chips for different reasons on the farm. I do think that the quote back to Eden method is a good way to go in some ways. And I think it'll be beneficial for us, especially if we are particularly going to be building a greenhouse and for lots of different things. So you're kind of driving with us out here in the country. And we're going out on a farm way back here, about snuggled up to the mountain. And we're going to start collecting it. This is how we roll. Well, so here's how we're doing it. We're going to collect every single bit that we can get and go through it and make sure it's the good stuff. As you can see, there's plenty to get. So look, let's get to work. Like this. You got to make it happen. They're not bringing it to you. By George, we're going to get it. Look at how that's breaking down. I'm sure the camera's shaking because I'm shoveling like crazy. All right, guys, back to work. Hey guys, so we're back. We've gotten home. And we filled up most of the truck here. This was just one truckload. We expect to go back to get more wood chips multiple times. But we've had to come home and change clothes and cool off. So anyway, so I'm starting to bring this in, and like I told you before in another previous video, we're revamping several of our gardens this year due to different reasons. The septic, if I say that septic one more time, I swear. But anyway, we're going to be adding the wood chips in, and we may be doing it also because of adding a greenhouse and all of these other things. In order to keep the square footage that I want in terms of gardening, you talk about a lot of wood chips, people. So here's the deal. So a lot of folks want to know how to get your hands onto the wood chips. Well, a tree service is the no-brainer. And anybody in any video, they're going to tell you the same thing, okay? It's very repetitive. But here's the thing. Where I'm at, up here on the mountain, tree services, while you can call them up here, they're just not up here abundantly because most people manage, we manage our own deals up here in the mountain. You cut your tree. A lot of folks that are cutting trees, we use it for firewood, okay? Wood chipping is just not really common. So all the tree services that I call, they were like, well, yeah, we do that, and we don't mind giving them to you, but we're not really up there. So I couldn't get a timeline for anybody to specifically say, can you bring them to me Monday or next week or whatever. And so what we did is the last tree service that I called, actually that's not true. The last tree service that I called is because I actually went down to the electric company, and I went in and I said, hey, y'all cut trees and limbs and whatnot away from the power lines. Do you give your wood chips away or whatever? And of course their answer was, well, we usually leave a lot of that stuff sitting there, or the people there take it. So, but the lady there said, well, I know a guy that does this, and he's super nice, has a great service, and she said he actually, because he can't get rid of the wood chips fast enough, because he does all the service down in the valley, he says they put them on a farm. They just dump them on a farm. Go to the back. So she said, give him a call. So I called, or my husband called, and he said, just come on. He said, we can't keep up with it, and people down here are not getting them, so we take them to our farm and we just plant them. I mean, we just dump them. So we went, and that's what you saw. And I'm telling you that the wood chips there, I'm telling you, it could cover a football field. And a lot of it had been there so long that it had composted. So here's what I want to do. So I'm going to do some videos talking about us adding the wood chips and whatnot. We've got a lot to do. But how do you use them? I mean, some folks take them. I want to hear from you guys. So some folks take it and they wait 18 months to 24 months and add it with compost. Some folks do it in the fall and wait for the following year. I guess it depends on your application. So I'm going to be adding it to my garden the lasagna garden. Okay, that's where I'm going to be adding it. There are some things in there right now, but we're going to go ahead and start adding some of this. And of course, we'll add it into the front and around the flower beds and all of that cool stuff. So tell me what you think. I know a lot of you guys are doing this, and for one reason we've hesitated in doing it is because we do so much massive gardening. This is a major work in progress, because I mean, it's going to take, the garden down on the other side of the barn is going to take a mountain load of these to cover if we go that route. So we're sort of debating this, and like I said, you can't get wood chips up here. You have to go get it yourself. So anytime you're homesteading, don't wait for somebody to make your progress happen. Just get up and go do it, right? If you don't have the tractor to shovel it yourself. That's the way we work here. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. Call your tree services. Don't be afraid to ask. I've told you this before also. People ask how to get around and get to know people in the country and how to know where to get things. You got to talk to people. And that's just part of it. Go to your co-op. Go to your local Ace Hardware, the little hardware store out in the country. Ask these people. Everybody knows everybody. And you know, when you go down off the mountain into a small town, everybody knows everybody, right? So, you know, and it's a big help in a lot of ways. You just have to be willing to step out and communicate. So, if you like this video, like and subscribe. We're going to continue to take you on the journey. The wind's coming in. It feels so good. We have worked hard today. So we'll talk to you soon. Y'all have a great weekend and keep homesteading.